Keyword arguments. We can provide arguments with key equal to value. This way the interpreter recognizes the arguments by the parameter name. Hence, the order in which the arguments are passed does not matter. For example, def keyword and then your function name and then your parameters. So the parameters are first name, mid name and last name. And print your statement. So print hello, first name, mid name and last name. Now this is calling a function. So now we will call our function. So okay, now call a function. So how to call a function? Your function name and parenthesis and pass your mid name which is Peter and the last name which is Wesker and the first name which is Jed. Now here is your output. The output in sequence wise. First name will execute first and then mid name will execute on the second number and the last name will execute on the last. So just write this code on Jupyter Notebook. Give the heading, keyword arguments, and so the example is def first def keyword and then your function name and then f name comma m name and then last name. Now print hello first name comma last name comma l name. Now name m name mid name which is Peter and last name which is Wesker and first name which is Jed. And now execute your code and here's the output. So in this way you can also create keyword arguments. So alright everyone, now that you have hopefully understood what is keyword argument and what is default arguments. So let's take a closer look at this code. Now next argument which is required argument. In case we don't pass the arguments with a key equal to value pairs, so if we don't pass the arguments with a key equal to value syntax, then it is necessary to pass the arguments in the correct positional order and the number of arguments passed should match with actual function definition. For example, when number of arguments passed does not match to the actual function definition. So this is your def keyword and then you will write your function name and these are three arguments, first name, mid name and last name. and then your statement, print statement, and then your arguments. And after call your function, so the arguments will be name, Peter, and Quill. So here no default argument. So we will rough it, and it also okay. So here no default arguments. This type of arguments called required argument. So here is, we will write our code, give the heading required arguments, so example 1, when number of arguments passed does not match to the actual function definition. For example, def name, first name, m name, and type your last name, and then your print statement. So print hello first name comma mid name comma last name. So this is single m, and calling a function name and then parenthesis and your required argument. Peter and Will. Now execute this code. So what is the error? Name missing required positional argument in L name. So